Trick or Treat is here on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray, released by Arrow Video. It can be found as a limited edition available at your local and online retailers. I was a little late to the party, as it were, when I first watched the film, which was about 5 years after it initially came out in theaters. I love a good anthology or film that tells many stories, especially in the horror genre. Trick or Treat for sure scratches that itch. The film moves at a brisk pace, barely under an hour and a half, and I feel you get so much within that time frame. The various stories often weave in and out of one another, but still stand well on their own. The cast do a great job in their roles, especially Dylan Baker, who I just recently watched in Happiness, and he can definitely play immoral characters pretty well. Trick or Treat has earned its place in the yearly rotation, and it is one of my definitive go-to Halloween films. Trick or Treat on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray has an aspect ratio of 239:1 with native 4K resolution, and it supports both HDR10 and Dolby Vision. For purposes of this review, I will be discussing the Dolby Vision transfer. Arrow's 4K transfer of Trick or Treat boasts a restoration approved by director Michael Dougherty. To my eyes, the source is nearly immaculate, with nary a blemish to be found. Grain is preserved well and fairly light in density. Arrow's disc encoding is solid, as usual, with strong bit rates well above the 80s for the duration. Now in full 4K, overall detail gets nicely fleshed out, though there is a tinge of softness inherent to the source. While the image isn't razor sharp in clarity, it's pretty close, and as such, textures look noticeably more in-depth when compared to the existing Blu-ray. There are some pretty gory scenes in the film, and they look really good with the resolution bump. For me personally, the biggest benefit is the inclusion of Dolby Vision. The Halloween-infused palette is simply marvelous and easily smacks down the Blu-ray visually. The fall aesthetic is enriched very well, first evident in the opening scenes at the town party. It's so visually appealing and inviting, I kind of want to be there despite the underlying danger that the film presents. It must be quite a party and definitely stunning to look at. Throughout the film, there are many other instances of just what Dolby Vision brings to the table, and even the darker scenes show beneficial gains. Night scenes are creepy and deep, as are darker interiors. Shadow details firmly on point with no crush witnessed. Trick or Treat on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray supports a DTS 5.1 mix as well as a 2.0 audio. What appears to be directly ported over from the previous Blu-ray edition on physical media, the 5.1 makes for a satisfying audio experience. The film has a fun energy to it, though I have to admit I'm somewhat disappointed that a new Dolby Atmos mix wasn't included for this particular release. Still, the existing track has a fair amount going for it. The surround environment is used pretty effectively, though not consistently throughout the movie, and there are numerous instances of creepy goings-on, from subtle wind gusts, laughing children, creaks and groans, footsteps. They're all in play and sound good. Dialogue is clean with no issues, and the fronts handle their respective output well. The LFE mostly serves to punctuate particular infill moments, jump scares, that sort of thing, and never approaches aggressive levels as far as overall delivery goes. This being an Arrow Video release, of course you're going to get a bountiful amount of extras, both new and previously available. For the new offerings, there is a sit-down interview with Quinn Lord as he discusses his role as Sam. There are also Zoom interviews with the production designer, costumer, and director of photography, and they give numerous insights into their respective areas of the film's production. In addition, there are some returning favorites included here, which are certainly worth getting into, as they also offer solid bits of information. Lastly, there is both a new and an archival audio commentary, both with director Michael Dougherty. Surprisingly, there's very little overlap between the two, as there are different participants in each one to help keep things fresh. For the picture quality, I'm going to give Trick or Treat on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray an A. I'm very impressed with Arrow Video's restoration, as well as the film's Dolby Vision pass, as it makes the film look more lively and visually appealing. This is another great effort from the label, and one worth certainly trading in your old Blu-ray for. For the audio, I scored it an A-. It does sadden me a little bit that we didn't get a full-on audio upgrade here, but the 5.1 still has a lot going for it. The creepy atmosphere plays very well in the surround environment, and everything up front is presented clean. It's an overall solid track. And for the extras, I graded them an A. Once again, Arrow Video is the top of the boutique label brands that goes out of their way for additional bonus materials. Other labels don't even get much of an effort in this area, and there's plenty here for both new and old fans to enjoy. These extras should keep you entertained for a good hour or so with just the new items alone. So that is my review of Trick or Treat on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray from Arrow Video. If you're interested in picking up a copy for yourself, I will leave a direct Amazon link in the comment section, but if you have the disc already, let me know your thoughts down below. In the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.